Good morning, everybody. We are on board the car again. Welcome along. We're at Oatlands Village here in Guernsey, and we're heading down to Cobo Bay. And what I want to do is I'm going to go inland to show you some of the smaller lanes. So no main roads today, apart from maybe a little bit at the end. So welcome along to Guernsey and the Channel Islands. Hope everyone's good. Current temperature in Guernsey 9 degrees, and windy, bit of cloud, and it's pretty windy and cold. Feeling a bit colder probably because of the wind chill. So this is Oatlands Village, a visitor attraction. We're heading across the road into the lanes and down to the west coast. Cobo Bay is looking rough today. I'll show you that once we get there. So in today's video I'm going to do a nice smooth slowish drive to show you the goings on here in Guernsey about 8:30 on a Wednesday morning. So hopefully you'll get to see what it's like. Typical houses down here, two-way roads, so you've got to drive slow, because if you meet cars, someone's going to have to pull in or reverse. And I'll show you some of the road systems we have along Guernsey as well. Some small roads around here, so it's quite good for everyone to see. So cruising along around here, I'm driving about 20 miles an hour. There you go, and the speed limit's 20 there, I just saw that. So you've got to be ready for cars coming towards you. One of you will pull in or reverse, or we'll sort something out. And yeah, so hope everyone's well and enjoying the lives. Remember, if you do want to ask any questions to me, you can come on the lives. I do them Saturday or Sunday mornings or afternoons. Keep an eye out for those. You can ask any questions you like. And in between I do videos like this, and I do drive along. So if you are new here, this channel is all about what it's like to live in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. I live here and I show off all the sights and sounds. So if you're interested in seeing more, remember to hit the subscribe button. And as usual, if you do want to see more stuff, you can always have a look around my channel and hit the thumbs up if you like this one. Right, Effords Road. So you can see this is a one-way road. It's just small, and we got a cycle path on the right, so cyclists can come towards me. So I'll keep an eye out for that. See those two little white lines? That's where the cyclist goes in between those. It's used quite a lot. There's a school here as well. So traffic light system. People walking buggies around with babies and kids walking around. So stay nice and slow down here. There's not much room for anything really. You can see I can just get my car down here, and I've got a little small Fiesta. See if we can see any cyclists. So you can see there's a few people walking around, a few bikes and things. I could go straight on here towards Cobo Bay, but I want to keep in the lanes, so I'll go left here. So a lot of these trees withstood the storm we recently had. Although you can see on the right there, there's a tree there which has been cut down. There, I know that one collapsed into the road. If you're not familiar with what happened maybe a month ago or something like that, we had a storm hit Guernsey. We had over 100-mile-an-hour winds hit the island, and it took a lot of trees down. So you still see people maybe clearing up a little bit now. Most of it's sorted out. You mainly see on hedges like trees that have been cut down, stumps of trees. So careful around here. You see how quickly cars come round. Okay, I'm still driving about 20 miles per hour. Because obviously if you drive any faster, then the chances of hitting a car or not being able to react is a lot higher. So you're better to be a bit safe around here. As we follow it around, we come to a yellow line. I'm going to go straight across the yellow line down past Aladdin's Cave. So I'm heading towards a main road, I suppose you'd class it as. So when I get to the yellow line here, there might be a little bit of traffic because main sort of route is used on this little road here. And you see our main roads aren't that big. They're just a little bit bigger than where I am now. So I'm going to go straight across the road into that lane. But just looking, I've got quite a lot of traffic coming from my right, so I'm going to wait here a bit. wait for this traffic, then when it's clear I'll check the other way, then I'll cross. Alright, we crossed in the end, didn't we? Down this road sometimes there's cars parked on the right hand side all along this grass bush and all along the wall, and it's really, really tight to get through here. I've been down here going to Aladdin's Cave, and it can be very, very tight and a bit of jam ups down this road. You can see it's not very narrow anyway, so you don't need many cars to park to cause a bit of disruption. So heading towards Pont Valiant Lane, I'll be going down in a second. So that car there just waiting for me. Good. So that's typical of Guernsey driving. You pull out, see a car coming, and you pull back in again. Just got to make sure there's no one behind you when you reverse. And there's quite a few hedges as well, selling hedge veg, or more like hedge wood. So this time of year where it's getting colder in Guernsey, and I'm sure other places do it as well, people have little boxes on the hedges and they sell things. And this time of year they sell wood or kindling to light your fire. So people would chop up wood, like little kindling, and they'll put it in little bags and they'll sell it on the hedge for £1.50 or £1. And you simply just put your money in a little box on the hedge, because we're so honest here in Guernsey, and you take it. So I've been doing that quite a lot lately. There's someone down by my house that sells little bags of kindling for 40p a bag, which is a bargain. So I go there and 40p. I normally buy 3 or 4 bags actually, and you got a kindling for a week maybe to light your fire. And people sell logs and they sell all sorts of stuff, so it's quite a nice little touch. It is all based on honesty, mind you. The one I go to, they haven't got a little honesty box. They've got you got to post it through the letterbox, which some people ask to do, which I suppose is a little bit safer. But not, not that any of the honesty boxes ever get stolen or robbed. It's happened now and again, I think, over the years, but it's very, very rare that happens. Anyway, this is Pont Valiant Lane, so we are around the west coast. This road's a little bit bigger, but still cars do have to pull in for you. Let's follow it down here for a bit. I'll be quite interested to know where you live. Is this similar to the driving where you live, or is it a million miles away from what your driving is like? I know some places have similar roads, but let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if this is like where you drive, or is it completely different. Obviously I know if you live in a city and things like that, but if you live in a little, maybe little farm yard, a farm area, or if you live maybe a village, I know it can be quite similar looking places. The maximum speed limit in Guernsey is 35, that's it. Then it varies from there, 25, 20, 15, depending where you are. But yeah, just thinking that. Are you watching this thinking, oh, that is unbelievably different to where I live? Or are you thinking, looks a bit where I live, a bit like where I live really? Let me know in the comments, I'll be interested to know. Here we go, yellow line. Is anyone going to let me go? Quite a bit of traffic here. I'm going to go left, then I'm going to go immediately right at the filter and turn system. So the filter and turn system is quite unique. Some places have it, not many. So the filter and turn system just means whoever gets there first goes, and you filter in turn after that. There's one here, look. So it's a yellow crisscross on the road. Always says filter in white. After that one, I go. Then that car on the left would go after me. Then you just filter around. They work really well, as long as you've got a reasonably good idea how to use them. Pretty good, keep the traffic flowing. So the roads are quite quiet really around here. There's a bit of cars now and again, but you can see there's nothing in front of me, nothing really coming towards me more than that. And most people are at work now, so it would have been busy maybe a little bit earlier on. Around St Peter Port would be a little bit busier, but around here we're about 5 minutes away from the coast, Cobo Bay. So when we get there, I'll show you what it's looking like out to sea. I'd imagine it's quite rough. I don't think the tide's up though. I think the tide might be down today. Yeah, got all the houses dotted round, so there's houses each side. Most people have driveways, park their cars in, have some type of back garden, some bigger than others. You can see some of the houses are bigger. So Guernsey boss there. They're quite big for the roads. So this road takes us straight down onto the coast road. It's quite bumpy, this road, from what I remember. Yeah, I don't know if the camera is picking up, but it's quite bumpy. So nearly at the coast. I'm just slow down here because this is Cobo surgery, the doctor surgery. Always a bit of a jam up here. That's the car park where that car's going in. That looks quite a modern car, doesn't it? What's that, BMW? So just round here. Then we got the famous Cobo fish and chip shop on the coming up on the left. Just there's Cobo Village shop there. Then Cobo Village. Look at that rainbow. How beautiful does that look? So what I'll do is I'm just going to park at the little car park facing over Cobo Bay, and I'll pull in and I'll show you that rainbow. Hopefully it's still there because I think it's disappearing. So we've got the Cobo Bay Hotel on the left, then we've got Rockmount just there on the left. Over the speed bumps we go, and you can see over that wall on the right is the Cobo Bay. I mean, in the summer it's a very, very popular bay. Just go to the filter, then I'm going to turn right and pull up and show you the views. There we go. Look, you can just see it. Tiny bit of rainbow. Can you see it? And I think it's disappearing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click the screen to watch the next video. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.